Right, it's time for us to get interactive. I'm a pizza Sabedias. Join me. Hello, Matt.
Hello, Izzy. How are you?
I'm well.
Hey,
how about you?
live in color from UK. Okay, all right. But you know how to join the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are Joy News on TV. Now let's talk about the Ghana Post, because over the years we have become accustomed to using landmarks as the means of giving directions of the location of a property. The blue kiosk, the Wache Sala, after the big pothole or that big tree at the junction have become reference points for giving out locations. Instead of using a church, tree or street store to locate a home or business, the government launched a digital system where every property across the nation has a unique code as its address. I'm sure you remember the Ghana Post GPS. Now, there was a lot of brouhaha surrounding the app. One was that they needed more money to publicize the app. The entire project almost cost government $11 million. But Deputy Communication Minister George Anda said more money is needed to create the needed awareness. Well, after months of the launch of the app, are people still aware? But before we get to that, let's get us some facts for the Ghana Post GPS. After the Ghana Post GPS was launched in October last year by the President to host the digital addressing system in partial fulfillment of the government's promise to formalize the Ghanaian economy. Now, some 10 months after the launch, are Ghanaians aware of this?
Not often used. The last time I used it was at the time we were registering for the ECOWAS card. So we needed the Ghana Post GPS to generate some codes. So I think that was the last time I used the app.
I use it for my Ghana card, and even clients, when you buy online, Jumia and other stuffs, when you give your digital address, they can come straight to your house.
Of course I use it.
So what do you use it?
Oh, I use it for a lot of things. Normally, there is this friend who wanted to know where I stay, but without a GPS address, I couldn't have given him directions to the place. So with the help of the GPS address, he was able to identify, he was able to locate where I stay. Basically, I think it's only for the location. That's the only thing I use the GPS for. Yeah.
What I know is, like, it's you see, as we are going to the Ghana card, they ask for returns, like when someone wants to locate you or something. Oh yeah, that's, yeah.
For instance, when I was going to also, it's unfortunately, but when someone is coming to where I stay with an Uber car, when I give the direction with the GPS app, the person is able to locate where I am.
I only downloaded it because I needed the address to open an account and also the Ghana card, yes. But I don't use it.
Now, if you do not know what else you can use the application for after generating your digital address code, watch this.
The Ghana Post GPS app. Many people know it to be just for generating digital addresses and sharing their digital address. But did you know that there are so many other things that it could also do? So besides the Ghana Post GPS app being able to generate a digital address, you can actually access the maps. You can see where you are, the digital address of the location that you are at. You can actually even go into a street view. This uses Google Maps Street View application to show you exactly where you are. So as you can see on my screen, we are at Joy FM. So when I go to the Street View app, I can see the Joy FM building right there. And then you can also use it to access your routes through Google Maps and through Uber. So let's say you're going to another location and you enter the digital address of that location. You can actually go straight into Uber from the Ghana Post GPS app. So think about it like, instead of typing in the address of the location you're going to, which is the address that you probably don't know, or the name of the area, you can actually type in the digital address and then go straight into your route and into Uber, and it will take you into Uber so you can get to your location. Now, besides all this, you can actually save addresses in your address book in the Ghana Post GPS app. So say you went to see a friend and you're sure that you'd probably forget your directions to that location, you can actually generate the digital address to that location and save it in the address book by clicking on the Save Address button. When you do that, it saves the address in the address book, and then anytime you want to go there, just go into your address and search for Selinam's location, and then you get that location to get there. There's also a space where you can actually scan digital addresses. So you've seen that they've been posting digital address signs on buildings. You can actually go to the camera icon on the top left and then scan a digital address, and then you can save it. Once you scan the digital address, it gives you all the details of that location, and then you can save it. There's also a trick up the sleeves of this app where you can actually access emergency services like ambulance, police service, and fire service. So rather than guessing the phone number of your police, ambulance, or fire service, you actually hit any of these buttons and it sends your location, your digital address location to these services so they can find you. And if you want help about how to do more on this app, there's actually a help section. You just hit it and all the information is there.
All right, Izzy, after some 10 months of the app being launched, have you been using the app, and how accessible is it? How easy is it to be? Have you been using it?
Well, I just use it. Well, I announce our postcode, GPS postcode every time we're doing the news. So that's one. Yeah, apart from that, yeah, I gave it for my national ID. Okay. And yeah, and I put it on documents that I send. When I'm sending addresses, I indicate that as well.
All right. Well, hashtag Fix Lekma now is trending. We'll be taking some of those tweets because residents of Spintex, Bachona and Nungwateshi and Labadi will have to be more patient as the 7.5 kilometer Lekma road will not be constructed anytime soon. And hashtag Lekma, Fix Lekma now is a campaign that we at Joy News are doing. But let's just go to the tweets and see what you have been saying. So right now, these are the visuals of that. What you just saw were the visuals of the Lekma stretch. But let's go to Richard, who says...
So Richard says, it's so awkward, horrible, and devastating flying across Lekma Hospital Road. Fix Lekma now. Hashtag Joy SMS. And Lekma Road is worse than a manhole. The MP should stop giving excuses and fix the road. We didn't elect you to come and explain issues. That's a lazy man's attitude. Hashtag Fix Lekma now. Fix Lek. It does not only threaten, it destroys pregnancy. That's Kamal Ahmed. Yeah, and at Nanama says, can citizens in Ghana be informed that members of parliament do not fix or construct roads? Hashtag Fix Lekma now. And the last tweet is from our very own at Diko Jayangson, who says there's a contractor, which means at some point this road was budgeted for and money was allocated for its construction. But the road is not being constructed. Sounds familiar? Well, welcome to Ghana. Hashtag Fix Lekma now. You can go to our various social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hashtag Fix Lekma now and check out that. But you know how to continue the conversation. We're Joy News on TV, and I am Apito CBD.